Hello. Your hair's a little shorter. No? Yeah. Looks cute. It's got more wave in it.
Huh, I don't know how, I didn't have it.
Now I'm talking to Kelly.
Oh, I was pointing to myself and you said, yeah.
Yeah, this is me without blow drying my hair.
Oh, I like it.
Thanks. Plus, I think I got it cut a little shorter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Is anybody else? Somebody else is on. Rosemary. Okay. And Bettina will join us whenever. And maybe Ming will come in. Who else just came? Okay. All right. We'll get started. Bettina, you're not putting your video on today? I don't really care. I just want to know because I won't pin you if you're not going to have a video. I don't want to waste the screen space with somebody that I can't see. All right. And there you are. You signed in twice. I'll pin this one. I'll remove this one. All right. Welcome to Tuesday Yoga. We'll start today sitting cross-legged. And I invite you to pull the flesh of your buttocks back behind your sit bones. And then let's take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and pull the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale some more, pull them up more. Inhale even more, pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale out of the mouth and drop. And then you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. Rest your hands on your legs. Rest your attention on your breath. And see if you can feel where the body might be constricted, where the breath doesn't flow so easily, or there's a feeling of tension or holding. And then systematically start to relax. You might start at the top and go down, or just focus on the places that are obvious. Sometimes the places that we hold the most tension are the least obvious because we're so familiar with that way of being in the world. We're not even aware of it. So it can be helpful just to kind of scan the whole body. And you can feel your legs relaxing and the sit bones sinking into the ground more heavily. And as the belly relaxes open more, perhaps the breath can start to deepen. Breathing from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Exhaling slow and long and feeling the relaxation. Focusing on the inhale and creating space in the body. On the exhale, just allowing the body to let go. Welcome. And we'll have the palms facing down on the knees. And we'll start to circle the body around, bringing the chest forward and the eyes up. On the inhale, tucking the chin, rounding the back on the exhale. So I'm just going to repeat that because I see a little bit difference. As you go across the front of the circle, you inhale and lift your eyes and open your heart. And then as you go across the back of the circle, you tuck your chin and you round your back. And if you're in a chair, you're going to need to be toward the front of your chair so that there's room for your spine to round as you go across the exhale. On the inhale, you look up so that the chest opens. On the exhale, you look down so the back rounds. And then reverse directions. Stay with your breath. Don't shortchange your breath just because there's also movement. Let the breath guide the movement. And then come back to center. Wrapping the hands around the shins or one shin. And if you're sitting in a chair, you can still do this and just have your hands on the knees for the same motion. We're just going to inhale, bring the chest forward, the shoulders back, and the eyes up. Exhale, lean away from the hands, tucking the chin, pulling the belly in. Inhaling, front body stretch. Exhaling, back body stretch, belly to spine. You can also do this faster like a breath of fire, in, out, in, out, in, out. See what works for you. And back to neutral. And release the legs and send them wide. Place the hands on the ground behind you. Push into the hands to lift your buttocks off the ground a tiny bit, and then bring your buttocks forward without also bringing your feet forward. We'll just stay here for a moment, flexing the feet. You can leave your hands on the ground behind you so as to help you keep your spine up and tall. And then while you're here, point and flex your feet. Move with your breath. And then hold the feet in the flexed position. Inhale, reach the arms up, taking hold of your hands, stretch long and tall. Exhale over to the left leg. Inhale up, stretching up. Exhale over to the right leg. And just continue at your own pace. Try to bring your chest toward your thigh, not your head toward your knee. And the next time you come over the left leg, stay there. Resting the hands on either side of the leg. As you inhale, try to press out through the heels and lengthen out through the crown of the head. Exhale, pull the belly in and up, drop the elbows, relax the head, press the leg down into the ground. Lengthen and make space on the inhale. Relax on the exhale. Explore the fullest in-breath that you can take. And then on your next inhale, lift and reach up, stretch up tall. Exhale to the right, relaxing one hand on either side of the leg. Press out through the heels, down through the legs, and long through the spine. Try to reach your head toward your foot as you breathe in. And draw your belly in and up as you breathe out. Relaxing elbows and shoulders and arms and face. Maybe listening to the sound of your breath instead of the sound of your thoughts. And then roll up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands down in front of you. Try to keep your back straight. As you exhale, try to lower your belly. Inhale all the way in. Exhale all the way out. Surrender the weight of your body. Let go of your arms. Don't hold yourself up. Don't hold yourself back. See if you can go past your comfort zone. You think that you're as far as you can go. You're probably only as far as you can tolerate. But the truth is, you can tolerate more because you'll only get further if you relax. And when you relax, then there's a sense of ease, even if there's also an intense stretch. And roll yourself up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over to the left, bringing the left arm inside the left thigh, pressing the arm into the thigh. Roll those left ribs under you, reach the right arm overhead, gaze up and to the right. Reaching out of the fingers. So see if it feels at all like your chest is facing down, and try to face it forward. So you're completely sideways. Bring the breath all the way up. So much that it feels like it's moving your arm. Next inhale, reach up, lift up. And exhale, right arm inside the right thigh. Press the arm into the leg to rotate your ribs to the left. Reach the left arm out overhead. Gaze up and to the left. Feel the constraints of the breath created by the tightness of the body and the stretch that you're in. And then try to expand larger outward. Break free of the constraints with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, the arms down. Take hold of the legs and help them back to the front. Shake them out. And then cross your ankles and flip over your knees onto hands and knees. So because it's Tuesday, I'm gonna default to the harder version of our spinal movement. And if that's not going to serve your body or your energy levels, then you'll just place your hands under your shoulders and do a simple cat and cow. Today, if you're joining me for the more challenging, we're going to do it in 4 parts instead of 2. So on the exhale, we'll curl the toes and come into downward dog. On the inhale, we'll come down into plank. On the exhale, we'll lower and either hover over the floor or come down to the floor if that's not possible. And then inhale into upward dog, just touching the feet and the hands, rolling the shoulders back and the eyes up, and then exhale back into downward dog. Moving with your breath or doing any variation that works better for you. If you're in the more challenging version, the next time you come into downward dog, stay there. And if you're in any other version, join us in downward facing dog. So everybody in downward dog. Fingers are spread. Roll the elbows down toward the ground so that the pits of the elbows roll up, and feel how that feels across the upper back and shoulders. Then press forward into the index fingers and thumbs and try to send the hips back without separating the body from the arms. So you're going to keep the shoulders tight, bringing them down into the back. So I know at least in my body, there's a tendency when I push forward, it just makes all that space and destabilizes the shoulders. So we want to hug the shoulders into the back. And then when we press forward, then the length is coming from the spine. And then sink the heart down, drop the head down. Breathe belly, ribs, chest. We're going to hold downward dog for a long time today. So see if you can just kind of get into the zone with it. Just feeling the forward pressure of the hands, pressing back through the thighs, down through the heels. Feeling the breath moving through it. Drop the head. Okay, inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, lower the hips, bring the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower the hips, bring the knee to the left elbow. And again, inhale up. You can also do this in a modified version. When you bring the knee in, you can bring the other knee down if you need to. And then just keep going from side to side. Warming up that hip. And then the next time you exhale, bring the knee in and down onto the ground to the inside of your right hand, coming into a pigeon. We'll come up onto the fingertips, making little pigeon claws. We'll curl the back toes under and lift the back knee. And really press back through that heel. Bring the tailbone forward. Roll the shoulders back. Take the gaze up. Shoulders back. So if you need to move your hands further back in order to be able to fold your shoulder blades in and widen across your heart, do that. Maintain a sense of reaching back through the left heel. Breathing up into your heart. Bring the left knee down. Weight will come into the left hand. Reach your right hand back for your left foot. Pulling the heel toward the buttock, looking over your right shoulder. Coming into a little bit of a twist as we also stretch that left leg. So you're looking over your right shoulder. If I said left, I'm sorry. Your right hand is behind you, pulling your left foot in. Right hand behind you, pulling left foot in, looking over the right shoulder. I apologize if I've made mistakes in my instructions. Okay, release the foot down, release the hand, inhale, and exhale, fold forward over that right leg. And see if you can rest your head on the ground or your hands or your fists. Breathe and expand. Breathe out and relax. And lift your head, walk your hands in, curl your back toes under, and then lift and press that right leg up into the air again. And then exhale and step it up through the hands, coming onto the foot. Beautiful. We'll bring the back heel onto the ground. We're going to reach forward with the left arm and then windmill up. Bring the left hand to the left leg. Send the right arm up. Inhale, reach up through the right hand. And exhale, lean back. Reverse warrior, bending into that front knee. Feel the heart lifting as you breathe in. Maybe gazing at your right thumb. Beautiful. And then lift and release the arm. We're going to bring that right hand down to the ground, bringing it at about 2 o'clock of the foot. So in front and off to the right of the foot. We're going to lift the back leg and we're going to take that leg again, this time with the left hand. So taking the left foot in the left hand, balancing on the right foot in the right hand. And then start to kick the foot open away from you. Try to roll your body to face left. So rather than facing the floor, roll that left shoulder open and try to face to the left, kicking the foot back. If you are balanced, you can try to bring your gaze up instead of down. Really does challenge the balance quite a bit more. So feel free to stay looking down if you're struggling. Good. Then we're going to step that left foot all the way back, bringing the left hand down. Step the right foot back, coming into plank. You can either stay here in plank. You can be in modified plank on your knees with your hips in line with your knees and shoulders. So if your knees are down, you're not in a table pose. You're still in a plank. It's just a shorter plank. By lowering the hips. Or if you want to challenge yourself even more, you can do some chaturangas or yoga push-ups, bending the elbow, lowering and hovering, and then straightening the arms again. Just coming up and down a few times. And then we'll all come back into downward facing dog. And inhale and lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower the hips, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, bring the knee to the opposite elbow. And again. Keep going. And the next time you bring your knee forward, bring it to the inside of your left hand. Come up onto the fingertips, bringing the hands far enough back so that your shoulders are not coming forward. Bringing them back, rolling the shoulders back so we all know what a pigeon looks like. The chest of a bird is open and rounded forward, not this. We're going to curl the toes under in the back, lift the back knee, and then aim the tailbone forward, pressing back through that right heel. So I like that. I'm looking at your hands, Kelly, and they're facing out to the side. And I think that's a really good way to help bring the shoulders back. So if they're facing forward, they're more likely to be forward, but that seems like a good strategy. So I'm gonna borrow that one. And then let's bring that right knee down. Weight will come into the right hand. We're going to bend that right leg, reach the left hand for the right foot, and pull the heel toward the buttock, looking over the left shoulder. See where the breath is. Maybe close the eyes, and the body's in quite a interesting shape here. So the shape of the body determines the shape of the breath, and the fullness of the breath influences the shape of the body. So just pay attention to the internal experience here, breathing. And then go ahead and release the foot, release the hand. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold forward over your front leg, resting your head on something. Hands, fists, floor, doesn't matter. Try not to have too much weight in the right side or too much weight on the left side. Square yourself evenly across both hips. Breathe so deeply that you feel it impacting the stretch. And then lift your head, walk your hands in, plant your hands, curl the back toes under, take a breath, and then exhale and lift that left leg up again. Look forward, exhale, step it up between the hands. Keeping that front knee bent, place your back heel on the ground. And then reach forward with your right arm. Windmill yourself all the way up, reaching up with that right arm as you inhale, and then bringing it to the back leg as you exhale, reaching up with the left arm as you inhale, reaching back. Good. Make sure your front foot is facing front and that front knee is bent in line with the second toe. So you don't want to collapse your knee in. It's not good for the knee. It's not good for the posture. We're also getting that opening in the hip here, which only happens if your knees are aligned properly. If you're collapsing in, you're not really getting the full benefit of the stretch. Okay, and then inhale up. I'm going to exhale and bring that left hand down to about 10 o'clock of the foot, lifting the right foot and finding it with your right hand. And then kick the foot into the hand. Roll your left ribs under you. Roll your belly to face the right side. Make space. Relax. Okay, release the foot. Bring the hand down. Place the foot alongside the other foot. And then bring yourself all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. And again. And down. One more. Resting the arms by your side. Lift and spread your toes wide. Release them down. Relax your belly. Breathe belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Start to shift your weight into your left leg. Bring your attention to the pressure of the left foot on the ground. Feel the points of contact and see if you can distribute the pressure evenly across the bottom of the foot. Naturally, it'll probably go to some portion of the foot more than others. So it really takes a lot of attention and intention to find that sweet spot where the foot is balanced in its weight distribution. Then once you're there, return your attention to the breath, just breathing in, breathing out. See if you can keep your attention on the breath as you softly open the eyes. So the lids are heavy, the eyes are maybe only halfway open, kind of in a sleepy stare, gazing at one spot. Breathing up into the heart. And then when you're ready, reach your right hand back, grabbing hold of your right foot. And then if you can, reach your left hand around that foot as well, perhaps interlacing the fingers. If you're not able to, just reach your hand back. It's fine. Now we're going to start to kick the foot back and bring the chest forward. The more you kick the foot back, the more you can maybe feel the shoulder blades rolling in toward each other. Maybe feel the strain to breathe into the heart and just have the intention to open the heart from the inside with your breath. And release the foot. Step that right foot forward. Not very far, just a little bit, maybe a foot and a half. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold over your straight leg. Scoop the lower belly in and up as you exhale, quite actively. Drop the left hip down, drop the head down, release the chest over the thigh. Breathe long and deep and slow. Front leg is straight. Good. Now, as much as you can, bend your left knee while keeping your left heel on the floor. And now bend your front knee. Step your back foot forward and roll yourself up. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale the arms down. Closing the eyes. Lift and spread the toes and lower them down. Feel your feet on the ground. Shift your weight into your right foot. And feel the points of contact. Feel the pressure. Feel the connection. And just move micro movements in space until you feel like there's equal weight across the entire bottom of the foot. And then really just plant that foot deeply into the earth. Turn your attention to your breathing. And keep your attention inward even as you open the eyes. Halfway, lazy lids, gazing at one spot. Staying connected to your breathing. Lift your left foot and bring it into your left hand. If you're able to wrap your right hand around the foot, do that as well. If you can interlace the fingers over the foot, go ahead. If not, just reach the right arm back. Let the shoulder blades fold in toward the spine and start to kick the foot back and up behind you, sending your chest forward. And release the foot and place it down in front of you. Back heel stays on the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold over your straight leg. Let your arms hang down. Let your head relax. And then just shift your weight a little bit, moving your hips back. So there's a little more weight in your back foot. And then as you exhale, scoop the lower belly, place below the navel, in and up. Inhale, filling the body. Exhale, relaxing the body. If your hands happen to be touching the ground, try to have less weight in your hands. And then keeping the back heel on the ground, just bend that right knee as deeply as you can. It's a little more stretch for the calf and the Achilles. And then bend your left knee. Step the right foot forward. Roll yourself up, inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Bend deeply into your knees. Bending over a little bit. Take a breath in. And then exhale, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. Left elbow is up, gaze is up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the left hand down into the right hand. Roll your chest up to meet your hands. Breathe through the twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, hook the left elbow over the right knee. Right elbow up. Look over past your right arm. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, press your right hand down, rolling your ribs under you, bringing your chest toward your hands. Inhale, center. Exhale, let yourself fold over your legs. Feel the back body breathing. The knees still bent. Try to get your torso toward your thighs. And then see if you can keep your body as folded over your legs as it is now, and press into your feet to straighten your legs. And then bend your knees deeply, lowering your buttocks all the way down to your heels, and then down to the ground. We'll come lay on our backs. If you want to come slowly, work the abs. You can bring your hands on your chest, forward or up. And once your head is down, your arms release. You lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, release your legs, and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. And then let your hands rest out away from the body with the palms up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the body into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the jaw down. The teeth separate. The lips part. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the activity of the mind. Bringing your full attention instead to the feeling of your breath. Just see where you locate it, where it's most noticeable. And just park your attention there. And then let go of the breath. Continue to observe it without controlling it. Try to train your mind to stay attuned to the breath. And when it does wander, no problem. Just bring it back again and again. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting Breathe it to your heart. Move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Feel the ground massaging your back. Come center, place hands together, soles of the feet together, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Release your feet down, rub your hands and get them really hot. And then place your hands somewhere in your body that needs a little extra love today. Breathe in and imagine that you're breathing in all the love that exists in the universe. And exhale and imagine sending it into your hands and into the places your hands are touching. And release your hands, roll over onto one side, and slowly press yourself up. Coming up to sitting any way that you're comfortable. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice. Have a beautiful rest of your day. If you're coming Thursday, that'll be my last class with you until July. So if I don't see you then, see you in a month or so.
Enjoy your retreats.
Okay, Rosemary, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, excellent. We just made it home in time to.
Great.
Bettina, if you want to stay on and try, I'm gonna teach Rosemary how to do the videos to YouTube if you want to stay on and see if you might feel comfortable learning that.